For more than 120 years, we have conducted our own independent product research and testing. We might receive a commission if you make a purchase using our links. Find out more about our review procedure. Fans are pleading for a significant character to return after The Voice revealed a huge hint about the upcoming season. The Voice's audience was informed in July 2025 that the program has been renewed for a 29th season. However, due to a change in the show's format, the new installment would be different from other seasons. 3 seasoned coaches will compete for the title of Best Coach on The Voice in the series, which will be dubbed The Voice Battle of Champions. In Season 29, John Legend, Adam Levine, and Kelly Clarkson will serve as the coaches. Fans have been excited to find out when they can watch The Voice Battle of Champions in light of all these changes. Fans were excited to hear that a new season of The Voice was on the way, but many were worried that one seasoned coach would not be returning, according to a recent Instagram announcement. They were mostly upset that original coach Blake Shelton was not involved in this thrilling new development. Blake better be coming back, someone said in the comments section. Blake Shelton should be a part of Champion season. Another said, he was asked to return and he has won the most. Another follower commented, but hello, where is Blake for this? From Season 1 until Season 23, Blake served as a voice coach for a considerable amount of time, as some may recall. He also set a record by winning 9 times during his stint on the show. In Season 22, he assisted Bryce Leatherwood in winning the trophy in December 2022, marking his final victory as coach champion. The Voice Battle of Champions coaches have won 8 times between them, according to the confirmation. Over the years, Adam has won 3 times, Seasons 1, 5, and 9. Kelly has won 4 times, Seasons 14, 15, 17, and 21. And John assisted Malin Jarman in winning Season 16 in May 2019. Blake has several good reasons for not going back to The Voice, despite the fact that it is distressing. Filming Season 29 would be challenging to schedule, because Blake will be doing a residency in Las Vegas in early 2026. Additionally, he co-created the CBS show The Road, which premieres every Sunday night. It's possible that he will return to The Voice sooner rather than later though, given how frequently he has appeared on the show since leaving. Blake Shelton has been the beating heart of The Voice for almost 10 years. He was the unquestionable face of the team thanks to his charisma from Oklahoma, witty humor, country boy mentoring, and memorable red chair one-liners. His presence is still felt in every episode, coach rivalry, and fan conversation, even after he left after Season 23. Fans didn't just notice though, when NBC secretly revealed a shocking revelation regarding Season 29. They went crazy. They also seek explanations. The wave came quickly and loudly, with thousands of comments, trending hashtags, heated discussions on country music sites, and a resounding chorus asking, what does this mean for Blake? The network wasn't prepared for it. The Voice Battle of Champions, Season 29, has already hinted at being one of the most significant changes in the show's history. However, Shelton's devoted fan following feels they need clarification after this recent update sparked a social media frenzy. Here's what NBC disclosed, why it's creating a stir, and what Blake Shelton's supporters are hoping and fearing will happen next. What caused the firestorm? The announcement, a brief video clip, and a late evening press statement shared on the official Voice social media sites, served as NBC's major announcement. The upgrade was straightforward at first glance. Former champions would return to fight against new coaches, as well as one another in a unique twist for Season 29. This was a significant overhaul rather than only a tweak. Season 29 will introduce returning superstar champions, bringing the ultimate showdown to the red chairs, was the succinct yet impactful message. The largest battle in Voice history is back, and the greatest winners are back. Fans quickly realized that almost all of the legendary winners has one thing in common: Shelton Blake, Bradbury Danielle, Pope Cassidy, Head of Sundance, Boyd, Craig Wayne, Tillman, Todd, Leatherwood, Bryce. Although it wasn't country, Cam Anthony's victory was also facilitated by Blake. All of a sudden, without Blake Shelton there, Season 29 was starting to resemble a Blake Shelton homage season. Fans erupted at that point. Fans demand answers. Without Blake, you can't bring back Blake's winners. There was an immediate outcry on social media. Fans of country music, fans of reality television, Voice viewers on day one, even fans who only watch for the drama. And the overwhelming message was the same. Blake Shelton had better be coming back if his winners were. Many viewers made the observation that Blake Shelton's legacy on the show is unparalleled, which may have surprised NBC. No other coach has had such a profound, complete, and steady influence on the series. Not only did he win 9 seasons, he created champions. He established career pathways. Without his guidance, country performers would never have gained recognition. Fans immediately sensed something more profound when the network revealed that returning winners will be returning for an all-star season. Why would NBC focus a format on Blake's achievements while excluding Blake from the story? Shelton's tearful season 23 farewell speech, in which he acknowledged the show had become a second home, was recalled by longtime viewers. He stated that he was only taking a step back and not permanently quitting. Fans now want to know whether NBC is trying to hint to Blake's comeback with this surprise, or are they leveraging his reputation to increase viewership without mentioning him? The silence of NBC only encourages suspicion. The network's unwillingness to provide any clarification on Blake's role was more shocking than the news itself. His identity was not mentioned by official representatives. Blake was not featured in any of the teaser videos, but there were snippets of previous winners. Although legendary coaches are returning, the press release did not name them. Fans saw the language right away. Legendary coaches could apply to a variety of individuals, including Christina Aguilera, Adam Levine and Pharrell, Alicia Keys, Shakira, The Usher, Cyrus Miley, Gwen Stefani, Niall Horan, and Kelly Clarkson. However, Blake Shelton is regarded by many as the series' greatest icon. Additionally, it seemed deliberate that NBC did not acknowledge him at all. Some fans think that NBC is keeping Blake's comeback a secret in order to make a huge surprise announcement during the premiere week rollout or the Super Bowl advertising. Some believe that the exclusion indicates that Blake will not be appearing in season 29 at all, and that the network has already made its choice. In any case, the mayhem has simply become worse due to the stillness. Why the new format for season 29 brings up more serious issues. The structure of the Battle of Champions became more apparent as more information emerged. Previous winners will compete again. It's also possible to bring former finalists back. They will be joined by new competitors. New benefits and privileges will be granted to coaches. Voting by fans will be more important than before. This arrangement purposefully draws attention to the heritage of earlier seasons, which is once more intricately linked to Blake. However, it also brings up a more significant question. Would Blake's old teammates want to return without him? Blake and Cassidy Pope grew close. Blake was given credit by Sundance Head for reimagining his sound. Craig Blake, according to Wayne Boyd, fought harder for me than any producer ever had. Todd Tillman continues to refer to Shelton as a mentor. Blake is a role model for Bryce Leatherwood. It might feel odd if they go back to compete with a different coach. It's a full circle moment if they go back and Blake is back. The fan outcry is precisely fueled by this tension. Blake's private life increases the mysteries since quitting The Voice. Blake has maintained a notably lower profile. He adopted a more laid-back lifestyle, traveling only when he felt like it and spent more time operating the ranch in Oklahoma, rather than balancing film sets, press tours and constant shooting schedules. Ol Red is working on Barmageddon and taking part in a few family-oriented music initiatives. Stefani Gwen, he has stated time and time again that he left The Voice because he wants for life to slow down. Fans, however, know Blake well enough to understand that he might think about returning, even for a short time, if a significant legacy-driven season were taking place. The 29th season is not like the others. It honors the greatest of the best. Blake Shelton seems to fit it perfectly. Fans seek answers because of this. The name of Gwen Stefani is also being whispered quietly. Despite NBC's confirmation that Gwen Stefani would not be returning for season 29, her name continues to be mentioned in fan forums. According to some admirers, she and Blake might be preparing a surprise appearance or duet. Some believe she might show up as a mentor. Some people think that a combined comeback to The Voice may put an end to tales of marital discord that have been circulating throughout 2025 and restore their united face. NBC hasn't commented on Gwen, but they haven't denied any cameos either. Once more, suspicions are being fueled by that quiet. Industry insiders think Blake's comeback could increase views after years of following The Voice. Entertainment observers are aware of the following. Blake Shelton is the epitome of television. After season 23, his departure caused a sharp decline in viewership. Yes, the show continued to be popular. Yes, audiences were brought in by new coaches. Indeed, Chance the Rapper, Reba McEntire, and Niall Horan left a lasting impression. However, Blake served as the anchor, the indispensable component that drew in loyal viewers year after year. Reviving the franchise's biggest star makes strategic sense if NBC is launching its biggest, most sentimental, and most competitive season yet. In order to maximize intrigue, views, and social media traffic, it also explains why NBC may postpone the disclosure until closer to premiere week. But it's just conjecture until the network speaks. Blake's remarks regarding going back to The Voice. Blake has said a few suggestive things in interviews during the last 2 years. That family will always be a part of me. You can never predict what the future will bring. I just needed a break. I love the show. I might pop back in if the time was right. These quotations don't support any claims. However, none of them shut the door either. Fans can read between the lines because they know Blake well. He might come back for something spectacular, but he wouldn't come back for a typical season. And that's just what season 29 is. The crucial question: will Blake make a surprise coach comeback? Fans are speculating on 3 main theories. Theory 1. Blake becomes a full-time coach again, ratings would skyrocket at once, and his previous champions would have a chance to reunite. Hypothesis 2. Blake makes a comeback as a champion coach. Each of the show's legendary former coaches instructs their former winners in a fresh way in this adaptation. This is exactly in line with the announcement's language. Theory 3. Blake appears in passing. He arrives as a tutor, entertainer, or unexpected twist. Not a complete comeback, but enough to please fans. The pressure is only increasing because NBC has refused to confirm or rule out any of these possibilities. Why fans of Blake Shelton feel used? Some fans are upset because they believe The Voice is relying too much on Blake's reputation without paying him the respect he deserves, not because they don't appreciate the show. They contend that if the network is going to feature his supporters, his involvement should be more obvious, his name should be highlighted, and his impact should be recognized. Throughout the show's history, Shelton has contributed more than any other coach. His supporters feel that rather than selling ambiguity, he should be treated with openness, respect, and acknowledgement. Drama isn't the only reason why fans grumble. They have a protecting feeling, and they believe that without him, the show doesn't shine as brightly.